Good afternoon, boys and girls. Thank you for all those fantastic pictures you sent me. I tell you, if the postman was going around like this. You were very clever to find out what I was drawing last week. Didn't take you long, I know that. This week I want to see if you can guess who I'm going to draw. There's this man now, he sort of wears a beard and a red hat. What's his name? Santa Claus, yes. Good to draw him. Again, we know about these egg shapes. And another one here. We know all about that, don't we? And the hands. Now, you got that far? Come down here. Remy has got sort of a beard. And a little hat. And a bag. Now you can do that shape, can't you? Of course you can. Now we'll draw Santa Claus without the eggs. Here's the hat. Know that little white piece he has at the end. Oh, it gets very exciting at Christmas time, doesn't it? Waiting for that funny fat man to come along with all those nice little presents. He's always so jolly. Now, put in a pair of eyes here. See the shapes again, and the little half shapes in. Now, and the nose. Round and around. And of course, his beard. Do you know anybody with a big beard like that? I don't. I think Santa Claus has the most unusual beard of all. Make sure he gets his ears in. Now, what's he got here? He's got his bag. And what's in the bag? Yes, all lovely presents. For those good children, as they used to say to me, if you were a good child, you got presents. If you weren't, what happened? Got none. But I must say, Santa Claus, he never disappointed me. Fortunately. Not that I was always very good, but... No. Here's the... He has his hand here. So what do we put in here? Well, we put a teddy bear. Oh. Wonder who's gonna get the teddy bear? Well, not me, no. What would I be doing with a teddy bear? And maybe we'll see a little plane in here. Some boy who loves planes. And you know those sweets that have all these lovely little shapes on them? Now, this is Santa Claus. Put a little bit of colour on him. Now I'm using here crayons. Last week I used pastels. Come out here. Santa Claus, red, needless to say. You know those lovely frosty nights and you're Christmas Eve and you're just going to bed and you're wondering, do you hear all those lovely sleigh bells? I used to be convinced that I could hear them. Sitting there and I'd hear some movement and I'd hide under the pillow and I'd look. It usually was my big brother. My big brother would be coming up to bed because he could stay up later than I could because I was only a very small boy of 7. And then in the morning, when you'd wake up, you'd say to yourself, I'm going to stay awake all night. But did you? No, you fell asleep. And the next morning, the presents were there. It was so exciting. Now, I'm doing this very quickly, as you can see. This is just to give you a rough idea. Now, the plane would be sort of blue. I wonder, did anybody out there see Santa Claus? Santa Claus is the spirit of Christmas, isn't he? Yeah. I was convinced every Christmas Eve too that I could hear presents being wrapped. Oh, it was great. Then in the morning I'd be handing around the presents as well. Doing the teddy bear, and the teddy bear is that sort of nice yellow ochre colour. Yeah. So when you're making Christmas cards for me, you don't have to make big ones, just little small cards. And if you fold them over so they actually look like Christmas cards, you don't need any fancy paper. Any kind of paper will do me. And then Thelma's going to help me to find out who's the best. I know everybody's very good out there drawing, so it's going to be very difficult for us. So we're going to have our work cut out. So there's going to be 3 prizes. 3 main prizes, different age groups. There's 3 to 5, 5 to 9, and 9 to 12, and 10 consolation prizes. I want to show you some of the cards or pictures that you sent me last week. This is a nice one from Suzanne, and the birds are coming to a bird table. And Conan did different birds here. You see, he used the egg shapes very cleverly. And here's a golden oriole. It's a very unusual bird for Ireland. Over here we have Thomas's snowman, and it's so cold, it's blue with the cold. Down here we have Sarah Jane. She did a very smart looking snowman as well. And over here Joe did a yellow snowman. Well, why not? That's what I say, why not? And Kira did a lovely snowman too, and he's got a big happy face. We have even more on the back here. Oh my goodness, it's a lovely robin. That's from Fergal. That's a very good robin, isn't it? Here's a beautiful house from Elaine. And Corinne did a nice design here. Very, very clever. And down here, Deborah's snowman. And here's another bird table, and there's a magpie flying over. And this is from Marie.